Hey, what's up, ladies and G's? It's your boy here with a new series. This is called the Epic CSGO Championships. In this series, we will do one match, which is Fnatic versus TSM, Navi versus Luminosity, Virtus Pro versus Envy, and then NiP versus Cloud9. And what this is going to do for me, anyway, is pick the team that I should cheer for. Now, I'm new to the not Call of Duty. Oh my lord. The reason I mention Call of Duty is because I'm a huge Envy Call of Duty fan, and I think that makes me biased towards them as far as CSGO, and I don't want that to be the case. I want to have a completely neutral team, and I want to like them for no reason other than I should like them. I want no bias. I want a team that I can learn a little bit about and then kind of follow, and then like maybe buy a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? You just want a team that you can root for and feel good about when they win, and I think that's important in learning the players. One thing with Envy is that they're French. Nothing against the French. I love French people, but they're hard to relate to. Cloud9 is one. They're not as good, but I would like to root for them. You know what I mean? It's just kind of, Fnatic is kind of like a juggernaut type thing, and I don't really want to root for them, but I want to leave it up to chance. I don't want to make this decision, so we're going to leave it up to chance and see how it goes. So this is the first episode, and we're going to do one matchup per episode. So what we'll do is, with this episode will probably take a little bit longer, which is fine, I think, anyway. So what we'll do is take a look at Fnatic. We'll take a look at their roster, what I think about the players, what I think about their team, what I like, what I don't like about their team. And then we'll do the same with Team Solo Mid, and then I have this picker, and I'll pick one of the two, and we'll play a best of 11 coin flip. And whoever wins the coin flip will win and then move on to the next round, and then we'll keep doing this until we have a winner. So make sure to let me guys know, what the fuck are you talking about? Let me know what you guys think of this series. Do you think it'll be fun? Do you think it won't be fun? Is it ass? Is it not ass? Okay, so let's get right into it. I want to try to keep these episodes as short as possible because there's going to be a lot of them. Alright, so we jump right into Fnatic's roster here. This is a great lineup, individually speaking. These guys are good. Arguably the best Opper duo in the game, Olofmeister and JW. JW is arguably the best Opper in the game. Olofmeister is right behind him. Both of these guys are probably in the top 10, I would say. Which is kind of crazy if you think of Oppers and then how every team has an Opper. Sorry, my voice is kind of shaky right now. I'm not really sure why. They're both really, really good players from what I've seen. I've watched, let's see, probably 5 tournaments, and I pick up on games really quickly, so I understand CSGO, competitively speaking, really well, I think. And Flush is arguably the best rifle player in the world, and Crims plays really, really smart. From what I've seen, he is so patient on defense. I really like the way that he plays. Just some basic knowledge, and then I don't know a whole lot about Dennis. That doesn't sound familiar at all. Maybe they dropped somebody. I honestly don't know. I think that these are updated rosters. I know a lot of stuff changed here recently after the most recent tournament, or a couple tournaments actually. So, pros of Fnatic. I think they're great individual players. They're very sellable. Like, actually, I don't think that they're very likable. Like, I don't like them. They just, the way that they do interviews sometimes, they seem kind of douchey and stuck up, which I don't really like. I like humble players. Happy does from Envy does interviews really well. I think that's a very likable team, but we'll talk about them when we get to them. Very, very good individual players, very flashy play styles, have a lot of clutches, do a lot of crazy stuff. Cons, I don't think they're very likable. So let's go ahead and move on to Team Solo Mid. So Team Solo Mid. Alright, so this team I don't know a whole lot about. I haven't really gotten to watch them very much, but we'll start with Zip, or whatever the fuck this is. Good player. I don't think, like I said, I don't know these guys as well. I'm pretty sure that he is their shot caller right now. So he calls all the plays, rotations, and stuff like that. And I think he's a really selfless player. I see him doing a lot of things that I think he should be doing, I guess. Maybe it's just because he plays how I would play. He plays just kind of to help the team more than himself. Puts himself in bad positions so that his teammates can get kills. Just kind of stuff like that. He sets up his teammates really well, and I think this whole team plays that way, and I think sometimes it hurts them. Dupree is really good. I've seen him play a couple times now, and he's played solid both times. Can use just about anything. I feel like he's a solid pistol player, and so is Kerrigan. Kerrigan's a pretty good rifler, if I can remember. And all of these guys, from what I've seen anyway, like I haven't watched them extensively, but they seem to just play very for each other. And that I think that kind of hurts them. Now, this guy I think is probably their most aggressive player, even though I think he's their designated opera's device. People are saying that this dude is fucking good, and I'm kind of excited to maybe get to learn more about this team. I'm not exactly sure. I think both of these teams are kind of on the same playing field with each other as far as me liking them. They're both interesting teams that I may want to know more about, but they don't have a player or two players that make me want to go, oh man, I want to be with this team. Like, these are the guys I want to root for. Nobody really seems likable out of most of these teams, or both of these teams, so it's hard for me to really say. So a pro for TSM is that they are selfless. I think that they are a good team. And then their cons are, I think they're a little bit passive. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into the randomness picker. And here we go. So, alright. So we go TSM, Fnatic. First 1 to 6. So, looks like we got 1 for Fnatic. Alright, so 1 to 1. 2 to 1 TSM. 2 to 2. 3 to 2 Fnatic. 3 to 3. 4 to 3 TSM. 4 to 4 Fnatic and TSM tied up at 4 to 4. TSM takes number 5. If TSM gets one more, they're going to be the winners. Fnatic 5 to 5. So it comes down to this roll right here will decide which team moves on into the epic Counter-Strike tournament of my favorite team. And Fnatic moves on. Congratulations, Fnatic. You have almost picked up a new fan. Welcome to the whatever you want to call this. So basically what I do is I'll click on this game. Maybe I need to edit it. Alright, so basically Fnatic won. Don't give me a virus, please. Please don't give me a virus. Alright, so now we can go in and edit. Alright, cool. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll update the bracket in the next episode. Fnatic won with a comeback of 6. We'll go ahead and put the scores in there too, to 5. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. And hopefully you guys enjoy this series. Hopefully you enjoy some of my insights, just some of my thoughts. Maybe I came up with something that you didn't think of, or let me know if you think this is a good idea. I think this is a fun series. Like, I think this could go on, and then maybe we could do it with other esports that I'm not really familiar with, like Dota or League of Legends. I think that would be really fun, especially to get to learn about a team. And then I think as you learn about a team, then you learn their play style, and then maybe it's not the best, but it kind of introduces you to the game. So I think that's what happened with me, and I really am excited to see how this tournament plays out. So like I said, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on episode number 2, Navi versus Luminosity.